Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. We are in the third period here of our replay here between the Philadelphia Flyers at home and the New York Rangers. This is a game 3 from the 2014 playoffs. Our first series here as we replay the whole playoffs. We're starting the third period, and as you can see, there was no scoring in the second and only one goal in the first. So right now, going into the start of the third period, it is 1-0 in favor of the Flyers. Rangers out shooting the Flyers 31-27 so far. Only goal, Zach Reed from Wayne Simmons and Luke Shen. And the first period, it's the 6:55 mark. All right, let's get things going here in third period action. So we changed up a few of the lines here for the Rangers and see if that helps them get some offense. We shall see. So Stefan Zuccarello and Boyle out for the Rangers. Girardi and McDonough, the defensive pair. For your Flyers, it's going to be Hartnell on the left, Grudo in center, and Voracek on the right. And the defensive pair is Corbin and McDonald. You did notice that I took off the glary sheets, so hopefully you guys can see things a little bit better. Hopefully that's the game plan just for you guys. We'll take us a little bit of time to cycle through when we do line changes, but hopefully won't be too bad. So Steve Mason stopped all 31 shots so far in the second period. Let's see what he does here in the third period and see if the Flyers can get back in this series, down 2-0. All right, this is a game from April 22nd, 2014, and let's go ahead. Guru, face-off is a 4, face-off is a 2, so +2 for Guru. So we look at 5 and the +2 is going to be disadvantage right wing. So it is set up left wing, center, right wing, left defense, right defense, just for ease of play for me, even though obviously the Rangers would be going this way and the Flyers would be going that way. Just for ease of play, though. So Brian Boyle has it. Let's see what Boyle gets done with it here. 56 is a 34. Oh, you know what? I had spent all that time setting things up. I forgot to actually get my sheets out. That's funny. All right. So right now, both teams are going to be forechecking of 2, and we'll see how things go to see if that alters later on. So again, Boyle rolled a 56, which is going to be a 34. That does not sound good, and no, it does not, as that is going to be a 2-minute penalty on Brian Boyle in a time sequence. So just like that, just in the start of the third period, Brian Boyle with a hooking goal. And so we will activate the play, and we're going to set up the Rangers with a 2-minute. Let's get this stuff out of the way. The Flyers with the 2-minute power play. All right, so we put 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock there. All right. So Boyle will be out. So they are going to bring in they're going to bring in, they'll leave in there, okay. And these guys just started the period, so we're going to leave him there. Obviously, no center position. Face-offs, though, they do have to worry about a face-off. I really don't have anybody that can take a face-off. No, not really. So I guess it's going to be Benoit Robert Pulot. He's a 1 on the face-off 4, so that's a +3, +1 for being in the power play. That's a +4. for Philadelphia on the power play. And I do need to switch over to the man advantage chart. Here we go. All right, so +4, and they rolled a 10. +4 is advantage of the left defenseman. That is Braden Coburn. Let's see if the Flyers can put this in. Braden, let's see what he's got. 24 is a 27 on the power play. That's going to be intercepted. By the center X. Well, obviously there is no center. And I think that results in a face-off. I do believe that. I could be wrong. I was going to look this up last time, but you know what? We're going to look it up this time just because I would like to know how APBA handles that again. There's lots of ways you can do it. I just, what is the default rule? And it's probably in here somewhere, but I'm going to say probably going to have to get a hold of APBA and figure out how. I'm not going to read through the rules, so I'm just going to call that a face-off. It is a time sequence, though, so we will activate a play. Either way, it would have been intercepted in a time sequence. We're just going to end up with a face-off. So, again, +4 for Guru on the face-off. A 10 again. That is back to Braden Coburn on the power play. Braden, 44 is a 4 on the power play. And that is a possible shot on goal and a tip. We got the old tip drill going on here. So, green die this time. And that is a 1. So, it is going to be highest rating. Hartnell with an 8. Guru with a 7. And Voracek with a 5. So, Hartnell with an 8. I'm going to roll on the green chart again. And, oh, this time he rolled a 6. That's going to be a tip in with a shot range of +4. An 8 and a 6. Tip in, shot range +4. Plus the power play. Right now the power play is +1, -1. So that evens out. So you get +2 for that. And +4 because of the tip in. Who's getting it? It's going to be Hartnell. So he goes from a 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 31. Because of the power play. You get +2 for being on the power play. So he's up to a 31. So Hartnell with a great tip here with the power play. And, oh, it's on, but it's going to be saved by Lundqvist. Let's see what Lundqvist does with it. 33. And he's going to give it to his left defenseman, Dan Girardi. Wow, great save there by Lundqvist. Shot 28 by the Flyers. Dan Girardi with it. Let's see what Girardi does. 32 is a 26 on the shorthanded. 26 is going to be intercepted. Hartnell's going to get that right back from him. Hartnell with it now. 61 is a 6. That's going to be shot and goal with a block +1, 3 and 2 +1. So it will be a block shot. We need my block shot chart now. And we'll look under the Rangers block shots, 6, 7, 8. And deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. But more importantly, a time sequence. And we're halfway through this man advantage here. And we'll throw on some new lines here. All right. So, face off. 2 versus 0, +1 for me on the Brown Boys. So +3 for the Flyers. They rolled a 5 +3. Disadvantaged right wing. That's Carl Hagelin. Carl, what's he going to do? 55 is a 1, shorthanded. He's going to get a shot on goal. Carl Hagelin is a 22. And it's 12. It's on goal. So Mason tested here, shorthanded. He comes in, breaks on him. And 21 by Mason, and that is Gars! Carl Hagelin short-handed, and we will advance the time, and we got us a tie ball game. Tie ball game. And I'm going to have to move this over here because it's in the way of my keyboard. And that is not what the Flyers needed there. Carl Hagelin has tied this game up, and this is going to be third period, and we're going to call this the 1 minute and 55 mark. It's going to be Carl Hagelin, and we're going to call this shorthanded. The assist, so we're going to roll for the Rangers and this die here. And why does that not? Every time I click it, yeah. All right, one more time. Here we go. So it's a 5. So 5 and a 56. So the Rangers are 170. So 11 to 54 is 2 assists. 55 and up is 1 assist. So just going to be 1 assist on this. Carl Hagelin, shorthanded, comes in and scores. And, of course, they get a shot on goal there. And this goes to 1. And then we need to look at... It was a 5, so it's going to be the right defenseman. And that is going to be Anton Strawman. So we have got us a tie ball game with what do we got? 18 minutes left in this one. And we have a face-off. Still power play opportunity here. Shorthanded goal by Carl Hagelin, and it's tied 1 apiece. So face-offs is a +3 for Philly. That's a 7 +3 as advantage center. Braden Shen, with just a few seconds left in the power play. We'll see what Shen can do with it. I'm just clicking because I want to make sure every time I click it, it should activate all the squares, even though sometimes it doesn't look like they actually move. So here we go. So Braden Shen, 56, 33 on the power play. And oh my gosh, we're going to advance the time. And Braden Shen has been called for a penalty as Boyle comes back in. So Boyle back in, and Shen is now out. So we'll bring in Simmons and Reed. They're going to bring back in their number 1s again. And offensively, they're going to go with St. Louis. They're going to come in with Broussard. And they're going to come in with Nash there. We're going to mix and match the lines a little bit. All right, so there we go. So a 2-minute penalty on Philadelphia. And face-offs. +2, +3 for the Rangers. 7 + 3 is advantage center, so Broussard has it for the Rangers, trying to squeak out another game. That is a 12. 25. That will be intercepted by the right defenseman in a time sequence. So Nicholas Grossman for the Flyers. Let's see what he does with it. 45 is a 26 short-handed. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing, but no time sequence. St. Louis for the Rangers. That is a 25. That's going to be intercepted by Grossman. That will be a time sequence. Grossman again with it. 43. 29. That's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. No time sequence. 46 is a 41. It's either going to be a neutral zone faceoff or rare play. 2 to 9. It'll be a neutral zone faceoff. We'll look at the Rangers. That's a 4. It will be a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. So, 30 seconds left in the power play. +3 for the Rangers. 6 + 3 is advantage center. Broussard for the Rangers. Time winding down in the power play. 42 is a 5. That should be a shot and goal, and it is. Broussard, 24 with the bonus. 24 for Broussard. Shot. Oh, saved by Mason this time. And let's see what Mason does with it. 31-4. He is going to give that to his left wing, Zach Reed, in a time sequence. And that will kill the power. Get rid of the power play. And so it's going to be time for a new line here. Oh, they're going to dump it in. Right. So the Flyers are going to dump it in. 23. It's going to go to, where's the dump in charge here? Opposing center, right? And here we go. Then the Rangers are going to dump it back in. 46. Opposing left defenseman. And a possibility of a battle in the corner. So we're going to look at the green dice. 6 is going to be the center. 7 versus 9. So +2 for Braden Coburn. So normally it's 3, 4, 5 because he's a +2. So 1 to 5 on the 6-sided dice. 3. Yep, Corbin will keep it. So no battle, or well, there's a battle in the corner, but Corbin wins the battle. Now Corbin with the play, with 15:30 to go here in the third period. 2-1-2 is going to be, we need to go back to our normal chart, but I believe that's going to be a 2, but I'm going to check the defense. 4, 7, 10, 20. 20 is going to be +2, so 4 goes to a 6, so it's a possible shot block. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's a shot block. So block shot by Girardi there. We'll just call Girardi this time. Let's see what happens to it. 7. It's going to be a defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. All right. So defensive zone faceoff. Now we're back to 4-4, so even up. We'll look at the Flyers since they're in the offensive zone. 9 even is visitor left wing. So defensive zone. I should have this defensive chart up over, I don't know, over here somewhere in case I need it. All right. So let's see what Plot does it in the defensive zone. 62 is a 9. Intercepted by the right defenseman. So, but no time sequence. And yep, It looks like it's just going to be a normal interception with no time sequence. So Andrew McDonald for the Flyers. 15 is a 7. We're back to skating. And this time Ryan McDonough gets in front of the shot and deflects into the corner. A 10 is going to be deflects to Girardi. So Girardi, no time sequence again. 31, 16. That would be 4, 8, 11, 15, 18. Plus 1. So what did he roll? He rolled a 31, which is a 16. Plus 1 is a 17. So it's going to be intercepted by Claude Giroux. There we go. Time sequence. 14:30 to go here in the third. Tied up 1-1. Claude Giroux with it. Let's see what Giroux can do. 24 is a 9, and that's going to be a block shot. And another block shot by the Rangers. 7, and that is going to be knocked out of play in a time sequence. 14 minutes to go here, and that is perfect time to roll through a couple lines here. And all right, here we go. Face-offs is 3-2, so +1 for the Flyers. 4 + 1 is disadvantaged left defenseman Kevin Klein for the Rangers. Gets it. Klein 1-1, and that is going to be a shot. Kevin Klein, he will take the shot. And he is an 11, though. And he rolled a 65. So, shot is saved by Mason. Mason, 43. 29. 29's going to be save and shot and goal. And it's going to go to the opponent's left wing star. I forget what that means. I think it means if they might be able to get a shot on goal. Let's see. Ugh. Hey, Tribe fan, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. The goalie. Let's see. Wait a minute. I want to make sure he got. What did he roll? He rolled a 51. No, Mason rolled 43, which was a 29, right? So it's saved. Shot and goal, opponent left wing. So that means the goalie made the save, but the puck rebounded the opponent listed on the board result. He will get an automatic shot on goal if the position listed is not occupied at the time the goalie held the puck for a face-off. All right. So, yep, he will get an automatic shot on goal. I thought there was some requirement on that. Like they had to have like a certain shot rating. Who did it go to? Gosh darn it. 29 goes to opponent left wing. That's going to be Dorsett. He's got a shot frequency of 19 anyway. So, yeah, he would take the shot. He's a 14. So let's see what he gets. 65, another save by Mason. He's got 34 of 35 so far. And let's see what Mason does. 42 is a 4. And that's going to be given to the Cavier for the Flyers and a time sequence. The Cavier, 31, 3. And that's a possible tip-in. So we'll look at the green one again. That is a 1, means it's the best I rating, which is going to be Michael Rafael. He's a 7. Now we roll on the green again to see a 5 and a 7 and a 5 is going to be a tip-in with a shot range +2. So Rafael's shot range normally is a 16, goes 21, 22. So Rafael 22 and oh, it goes off the post. Oh, my gosh. Let's see what Lundqvist does with this one. 16 for Lundqvist is a 28. And that's going to go to the 4th highest unless they can clear it out of there. They got a clear rating of 8. And that is a 5. So they're going to clear it out of there. No second shot opportunity there. But it is a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. So 13 minutes to go here in the 3rd period. We were tied at 1 apiece. And that was a shot on goal by the Flyers. So I don't remember if I counted that or not. So I'm going to give them another shot. What the hell? All right, face-off. +1 for the Flyers. 6. +1 is advantage left defenseman Kimmo Timonen in the offensive zone. Let's see what he does with it. 16 is a 28. In the offensive zone, he's going to be intercepted by Carl Hagelin. A time sequence goes by. Hagelin with it, 34. That is a 31, and that is going to be physicality. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They made it. So it's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman, Kimmo Timonen, and time sequence. They're going to dump it in for a line change. 16 is going to go to the left wing. And coming back out will be sure. And we'll do that. This and this. Now the Rangers will dump it back in. 56. That's going to right defenseman. Looking to see if we get a corner battle here. And let's go ahead and change lines. I think I have messed that up. All right. So the green Thalsis 4, that is going to be this is the right defenseman, so it's going to be the left wing. Zuccarello corner battle's a 10. Grossman is a 12. So +2 for Grossman. So 1-5 in the green. He will keep possession. No, it's stolen by Zuccarello. He will pass it to the player in the slot, which will be the sender. Now we got to look at the green to see who he's battling. 3 will be the left wing in the slot 6. In the slot 5, so 1-4, and Richards is going to get a shot on goal here. And it is. So Zuccarello takes the puck from Grossman in the corner, slides it out to Richards. Richards moves around Reed and takes a shot. He is a 15, but he gets a +1 for the in the slot battle. So he's up to a 16. 1-16 or 11-16. No! Easy save by Mason there. All that work. And Mason 53 is a 6. And I believe that one is the old defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. Well, we just changed lines. No sense in worrying about that. +1 for Philly on the faceoff. And that's an 8. Disadvantage left wing there in the offensive zone. Matt Zuccarello 3 is going to be a shot on goal with a possible tip in. So again, the green spot tells us 6. 3rd highest I rating. 8, 6, 4, and 5. So it's going to be John Moore actually in front of the net trying to tip it in. He is a 5. Let's see. Again, we got to find out on the chart. And he does. He gets a +2 to his shot range. So John Moore in front with the tip. He is a 12 +2 for the chart. So you got to find out the rebound result chart between 5 and 10. And then you roll again on the chart to find out if they tip it or if it goes wide or whatever. In this case, he rolled a 6, so he gets a shot on goal with a +2. So normally is a 12. So it goes up to 14. Here it comes, a tip, and oh no! Another one that missed by 1 point. That is crazy. That was another shot by the Rangers. 37 now. Mason 62. Fiver is going to give it off to Wayne Simmons for the Flyers. It's been all Rangers here in the third period. And to be honest, Steve Mason's kept him in this game. It could be 3-1 at this point. So Wayne Simmons now. Hey, Dave Garner, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So Wayne Simmons, 44 for Simmons. That is going to be a shot by Simmons. He is at 23. Shot! Oh my gosh, we missed by one. It's like seriously, it's like the fifth time we missed by one. Oh, so let's see what Lundqvist does with it. 44, that should be a 2. He's going to give it over to John Moore, the right defenseman. And a time sequence. So 11 minutes to go here in the third period. Tied up 1-1. John Moore, 64, is a 6. Simon goal block. And that will be blocked by Shen and Grossman. So that is just an automatic block. Let's see what happens to it. And we'll look at, obviously, on the Flyers. That is a 9, and it's going to deflect to Adam Hall, the center, and no time sequence on that. 54, 32, physicality, 2, 4, 8, 9, 12, not enough, so it's going to be a pass to, physicality is not enough. It's pass star, which I believe pass star. Does it go to anybody specifically? I hate when they should have just put that information on. It means the player can pass to any player in his team unless the total intimidation rating of all the players on the ice are equal to or greater than the number. Blah, blah, blah. If they are, follow the interception instructions on the result. If the interception is listed as going to position which is not occupied, roll the dice again for the player position. So, yeah, it's just a pass to anybody. So, sure. That's what I thought. He's going to give it to Zach Reed, I guess. So, give it to the... Actually, he's going to give it to Simmons. I normally just give it to the player with the highest shot rating. And is that a time sequence? I forget. Is it? It is. Okay. So we're down to 10 minutes and 30, almost halfway through. Wayne Simmons, what can he do with it? 12-25. That will be intercepted by the right defenseman, John Moore, and a time sequence. So Moore's going to dump it in. 32 is going to go to the right wing, and they will make line changes. St. Louis, Brassard, and Nash. All right, and Simmons will dump it back in. 12. That is going to go to the left wing, and it's going to be Downey, Braden Shen, and Zach Ronaldo for the Flyers. Halfway home in this one, tied up 1-1. Martin St. Louis, 55. That's going to be a shot by St. Louis. He is at 24. No, saved by Mason. Mason, 22 is a 2. He's going to give that over to Andrew McDonald. Time sequence. McDonald, 53, 19. That would be adjusted for a 12, 22. It's going to be plus 3. So 14 plus 3 is 17. It's going to be intercepted by Derek Brassard, the center. And a time sequence. Brassard, 24 is a 9. That's going to be block shot by the Flyers. And a 10 on the block shot says the left defenseman, Braden Corbin. No time sequence. 33 by Corbin, and that is a 1. That would be a shot. Corbin is a 13. Shot! Oh! I missed him by 1 again. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Oh, and let's see what Lundqvist does with the shot. And that is a 13 by Lundqvist is a 5. And he's going to give it over to Rick Nash for the Rangers. Rick Nash with 8:30 to go here in the third. 24 for Nash is a 9, and that's going to be another block shot by the Flyers. 47, and that's going to be covered up by Steve Mason for a defensive zone faceoff in a time sequence, and that is perfect because we I guess think it just over there. Thanks. I'm not going to have a chance right now, anyways. All right, so Carl Hagelin's coming back out with Dominic Moore and Palat. And it's going to be Hartnell, Garou, and Voracek for the Flyers. Face-off, 4-4, so even up on the face-off. This is a defensive zone face-off for the Flyers. Face-off coming, of course, because they're in the offensive zone. Whenever one team is in the offensive zone, we always look at their line there. So it is a 7 on the, what did we say it was? Even. And that's going to be the home center. So Garou in the defensive zone. 6 in the defensive zone is going to be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. So face-off in the neutral zone after some skating around and some hitting, and the puck deflects into the crowd. And now with just 7:30 to go, we are tied at 1-1. Again, even on the face-off, and I didn't say who we were going to look at. So since we're in the neutral zone, nobody has an advantage. We will just go with the Flyers. So 6-7. And it's going to be back to Garou. So Garou has it, 7:30 to go here in the third. 24 for Garou. 24 is a 9, and that shot's going to be blocked by the Rangers. Let's see what happens. That is a 7, and that's going to be deflected into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. And I'm bringing out a different defenseman, and Girardi and Strollman should be out together. All right, and a time sequence there. So 7 minutes to go here in the third period. 1-1 is your score. Face-off again is even. We are in the defensive zone. Anytime we're in the defensive zone, you look at the offensive team. I shouldn't have to explain that anymore. I'm not going to. That's a 5. Home left wing, Scotty Hartnell. Scotty, 21. 6. Shot and goal block 1. And that's going to be 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 5 it'll be blocked. Look at the green die. It is blocked. Let's see what the result is. 6. And that is going to deflect into the crowd again. And a time sequence, 6:30 to go, and there's 30 seconds before line changes, so we're going to preemptively do this. Takes me a little bit longer on line changes, but I got rid of the glare because I know the glare was really hard for some people. And the Javier Couturier, and you know what? We're going to move Simmons up to this line. Shen and Grossman. All right. So there is an advantage by not having them in these sheets, because then I can mix and match, pull them out. So there is an advantage in that. So. All right. So face-off in the Rangers end. 2, 3. So the Flyers at the +1. That's a 12, though. What happens on the 12 in the face-off? +1 is disadvantaged right defenseman. Ryan McDonough. Stefan wins it back to McDonough in the corner. He fights for it. McDonough comes away with it. Now let's see what he does with it. 13 is a 22, and it's going to be intercepted, shot on goal by the center, Couturier. For the Flyers, he is a 15 shot. No, save by Lundqvist. Let's see what he does with it. 56-34. And it's going to be another defensive zone faceoff as Lundqvist really slowing the action down here with just 6 minutes to go. And quick line change once again. We're going to bring out the number ones here. Yeah, they're going to leave Richards out there. That's fine. And you know what? They're going to move Nash up. We're going to bring in Reed, Braden Shen, and Voracek. I'm going to mix and match some lines just because, you know, they do that sometimes. And so, here we go. Defensive zone faceoff again. And the reason I wanted to do that was to find the better faceoff man for the Rangers. Defensive zone. So, +1 for the Rangers now. That's an 8. +1. Disadvantage left wing. So, Reed gets it after a scrum, after the faceoff in the offensive zone. 27, and it's going to be intercepted by Richards. Time sequence. Richards with it. 1-1, and he's going to get a shot on goal as the Rangers break out and get into the Flyers zone. Richards with the 15. No. Save by Mason. 64 is a 5. That's going to go to Voracek for the Flyers. Flyers have it, and 5:30 to go in this one. 34 is a 31, and that is physicality. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just barely made it. And that's going to be intercepted by Dan Girardi for the Rangers. Time sequence, 5 minutes to go here in the third. Tied up 1-1. Dan Girardi, 46 is a 41. Possible bench minor. Well, neither one of these teams actually, all their bench minors are 0-0, so it won't be a bench minor. Otherwise, it will be a neutral zone faceoff on a 2-10 or a rare play on an 11-12. So look at the Rangers line there, and that is a 9 almost, but it is going to be a neutral zone faceoff. A time sequence, 4:30 to go here. And preemptively, I will line change one more time, because we're going to have to do it in 30 seconds anyways. So, and it doesn't take but a few seconds to do it. All right, here we go. Face off in the neutral zone. +1 for the Flyers. 7. Advantage right wing. Wayne Simmons has it for the Flyers. Wayne Simmons, 55 shot. He's at 23. Oh, it's on goal, but it's saved by Lundqvist. Lundqvist, 26 is at 24, and that is going to go to the highest shot frequency, and this thing cleared on there. 4 and 4 is 8. 2 to 8. That is a 7. They're going to clear it on there for a face-off. With 4 minutes to go here in regulation, and the hometown crowd on their feet here as there is a defensive zone face-off. Carl Hagelin for the Rangers tied it up, 1:55 in the third. The tally for the Flyers, Zach Reed all the way back in the first, 6 minutes and 55 seconds into the game. And the face-off is +1 for the Flyers. That is an 8. Disadvantage left wing. That's St. Louis. 54 is a 32. And we're going to check the physicality. 12. And if so, it'd be intercepted and a shot and goal by the left wing. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. They made it. Yes, they needed a 12. So it's an interception and a shot on goal by Steve Downey. He's only a 13, though. Steve Downey. Shot, 31. It's a save. Lundqvist. 45 by Lundqvist. 6, and that's going to be out of play. And just 3:30 to go. I don't know how Steve Downey got up with these guys. We're going to bring out the Cavier and Garou, and Simmons is going to take a... He's going to give way to Voracek here. And the Rangers are going to come back with their number 1 defensive pairs with the defensive zone face-off in their zone. Flyers will make a quick change on their back end as well. All right, defensive zone face-off. Broussard 3, Garou 4. So +1 for the Flyers. That's a 5. +1 is the home. Nope. +1 is disadvantage in the left. Disadvantage right wing. That's Carl Hagelin. In his defensive zone, though. Let's see what he does. Defensive zone 24. 27. Intercepted, shot and goal by the by the center. Intercepted and shot and goal by Garou. He is a 23. Garou intercepts, comes in the high slot, shot. Oh, saved by Lundqvist. Let's see what he does with the rebound. 25 is a 3. He's going to give it to the Derek Broussard in a time sequence. 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Derek Broussard brings it in for the Rangers into the offensive zone. 43-29, and that's going to be intercepted. Good play by Braden Coburn, and we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in regulation. Braden Coburn with the puck. 45 is a 26. That's going to be intercepted by Martin St. Louis in the neutral zone. Time sequence, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes left, and St. Louis is going to dump it in. 63, and that is going for icing. So it's going to be a defensive zone face-off with just 2 minutes to go. They are going to bring in Stahl and Strollman. They're going to bring in Derset. Steffen and Boyle. The Flyers are going to bring in their number 1, Hartnell, Couturier, and they're going to leave Voracek out there. That's fine. Timonen and Street on the back end. All right, defensive zone faceoff. Just 2 minutes to play in regulation. Faceoff is +1 for the Flyers. That's a 3. That's advantage left wing. Scotty Hartnell in the offensive zone. Just 2 minutes to play. 16-28. That does not sound good. No, it's going to be intercepted by the right wing. Brian Boyle, a time sequence. 1:30 to go. Brian Boyle, 25 is a 1. Brian Boyle is going to take a shot. He's a 13. Save by Mason. Now what happens? 52-27. That's going to have to be a clear check, or it's going to go to the third highest. Clear check is 3, and 2 is only 5. It's a 6, so it's not cleared on there. It's going to be third highest shot frequency. That is going to be Derek Dorsett. For the Rangers, he is a 14 shot. No, another save. 41 by Mason. Let's see what he does with the 66, a 1. That's going to give it to the left defenseman. And a time sequence. 1 minute to play in regulation. Tied at 1 apiece. Kimmo Timonen for the Flyers. 24 is a 9. That's going to be a block shot. 5 is going to deflect over to Dorsett. No time sequence. Dorsett with a 31 is a 4. And that will be adjusted by ODA. 4, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, do I have these on the wrong side? I do. These should be like this, actually. when I was pulling them out of the sleeves. I must have missed that. What happened? Dorsett rolled a 31, which was a 4, right? So we're 4, 8, 11, 14, 17, plus 1. So 4 goes to a 5. That's a Shoga. Means a 31. And Derek Stefan has an assist to 35. So Derek Dorsett will get a shot. He is a 14 shot. No. Save by Mason. Mason, 34. It's a 31. And that's going to be a shot by opponent's right wing. And that's Brian Boyle. Scrum in the high slot. Boyle gets it. Comes around his man. Voracek takes a shot. 46. Save. That's 43 shots on goal so far. And Mason, this time 6'6", is a 1. And that's going to go to the left defenseman. And we have 30 seconds left. Mark Street, the last chance for the Flyers. 51. 6. That would be adjusted. 3, 8, 11, 13, 18 is a plus 1, so he rolled a 51 with 6 plus 1 is 7. That's going to be a block plus 2. He's only a 1. He's only a 1 plus 2. So 1 to 4, it's going to be blocked. Otherwise, Street's going to get a shot. And it's a 6, so it is not blocked. Street is a 15 shot. No. And a save Lundqvist. What's Lundqvist do with it? 36. 33. And that's going to be save, shot and goal, opponent's left defenseman. That is Street again. He's going to get a shot. Again, a 15. No, another save. Lundqvist, 26 this time, 24. And it's got to be cleared out of there. Otherwise, highest shot frequency. Clear. 4 and 4 is 8. 2 to 8. No, it's a 10. Highest shot frequency in this game is not over yet. And that is Couturier. Nope, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong thing. Shot frequency is going to be Hartnell. No, Voracek. 26 for Voracek. The puck goes back to Voracek. Just 3 seconds left in the game. He spins around. Shot! No, save. I thought that was in his rage, but it's not. Lundqvist, 26. What's he going to do with it this time? 24 again. It needs to be cleared out of there. And that is a 6. They will clear it out of there for a time sequence. And this game is going into overtime. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Overtime. All right. So Zuccarello on the left. And Brassard. And Hagelin. Hartnell, Couturier, and Voracek. And they're going to bring out their number 1, McDonald and Corbin. So we are headed to overtime. Our first overtime game. If the Rangers can pull this one out, they're going to win and go up 3-0. If the Flyers can somehow pull out a miracle and win this one, then they're back in this series. D. Scott Howard, my friend, good to see ya. Let me adjust this camera for you a little bit so you can actually see all the cards. That would probably help a little bit. All right. So we are in overtime here in Philadelphia trying to get back into this series. Otherwise, the Rangers take a stranglehold on this one. Face-off is even. Before we start overtime, penalties, anytime a player rolls a penalty, I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice, and only on a 6 will the penalty actually be called, because we're in overtime. They're not going to call any penalty unless it's very, very obvious. And this is bothering me. I need to change the size of the text so it doesn't bother me anymore. All right. So we're in overtime. This game is going to end 2-1. Now let's see who wins it. All right. So face off. Even up. So we're going to look at the Flyers. 11 on the even. Visitor left defenseman. So Girardi first for the Rangers. 52 is a 27. That's going to be intercepted by Sean Couturier for the Flyers. Time sequence. Couturier, 36 is a 33. And that would be coincidental penalties. 2 minutes. So only on a 6. Will we roll for penalties? We will not. So it's either going to be... It will be a neutral zone face-off, actually, is going to be the result of that. And we played 1 minute here of overtime. Again, neutral zone, we'll look at the Flyers. That's an 11. And visitor left defenseman, Dan Girardi again. Dan Girardi, 64 is a 23. That one's going to be intercepted by the right wing, Voracek. Time sequence. Voracek with it, comes into the zone. 66 is a 1. That would be adjusted, but it's still a shot on goal. Voracek, 21 or less. 21, no! Saved by Lundqvist. And he rolls a 44, and that's going to be a 2. He's going to give the puck to the right defenseman, Ryan McDonough. McDonough has it for the Rangers. 53, and 53 is a matchup check. Matchup check. Hold everything. I finally remembered to look. 53 is a matchup check. So we are going to look at 2 to 12 here. It's a matchup check. That is a 6. The right defenseman pitches into the slot and is challenged by the opposing left defenseman. And it's going to be the right defenseman's I rating. Ryan McDonough's I is a 5. He is not very good. And he is going to be opposed by the left defenseman's I. That's Andrew McDonald. He's even worse. That is a 4. McDonough is a 5. So that's a +1 for McDonough. So 1 to 4 on the green dice. McDonough gets it 5 or 6, and McDonald gets it. It's a 2. So McDonough wins the battle. McDonough wins the battle. He's going to get a shot on goal. Right defenseman with a shot range of +1. McDonough fights off McDonald and gets his shot away. He's a 15. Make that a 16. Shot saved by Mason. Mason, what he's going to do with it is 3. And that's going to go over to the center, Couturier. And we have played 2 minutes, so Couturier would dump it in. 55. Uh-oh. We're going to have... This one's going to McDonough. So, they're going to do the line change. And trying to get these back in order for us. All right. Now we're going to look at the green die here to find out. It is 6, so it's going to be the center. Giroux, corner battle 11. McDonough in the corner is at 12. Wow, he is really good in the corner. So +1 for McDonough. So 1 to 4. McDonough keeps it. He does. So no, Giroux cannot get it away from him. Now McDonough will dump it in for the Rangers. 56. Well, guess what? He's going to dump it in on Kimmo Timonen. And there's another possible corner battle. And that's a 4. That will be the right defenseman is the left wing. Zuccarello is a 10. Timonen is only an 8. So +2 for Zuccarello. So 1 to 5. Zuccarello steals it from him. He does. It's a 4. And even though it didn't actually go, you saw some of those numbers switch. So it will go to Zuccarello. Now he will pass it to the highest shot frequency. That is going to be Carl Hagelin. Hagelin will battle. He is the right wing. We got to look at who he's battling. And it's another 4. That'll be the left wing, the Cavier in the slot 5. Hagelin in the slot 6. So 1 to 4. Hagelin will get a shot away. And he does. He gets a +1. He's at 22. So that'll be 23. Shot. So it's on. It is on. Mason needs to come up big. Mason, it's in the corner, 55. He does sliding save. Oh my gosh, 55. What a sliding save. And that's going to be picked up by Ryan McDonough. That could have been game over right there. Steve Mason with a diving stop and takes the goal away from Carl Hagelin. And that would have been awesome to have an in the corner battle to win it in overtime. Holy cow. Kimmo Timonen, what are you going to do with it? 24. Is that going to inspire the Flyers to get going here in overtime? Nope, that is going to be a block shot by the Rangers. And the block shot ends up with a 9. It's going to deflect over to Derek Brassard. Derek Brassard with it, 53. And we're going to have another matchup. Oh my gosh, I remembered again. He is the center. So let's see what he does. That is a 10. Center skates in the slot and is challenged by the opposing left defenseman. So the left defenseman's I rating is a 4. And the center's I rating, Brassard, is a 6. So 1-5, Brassard wins the matchup shot. Oh, he does. Let's see what the result is. Shot on goal for the center, +1 to his shot range. Brassard is a 22, so make that a 23. Shot! No! Saved by Mason. What happens with the rebound? 56 is a 34. And that is going to be a defensive zone faceoff as that deflects up into the crowd. Whoo! Take a deep breath here, folks. 17 minutes gone here in... 3 minutes gone over in regulation, or in overtime, first overtime. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, so do we want to change the lines? These guys have been out there a minute. Yes, I think we will, because I'd rather not have to change, do all the dump ins and everything. So they're going to bring back out, Stefan, St. Louis, and Nash. They're going to bring back out the Hartnell. You're going to see the number 1s and 2s get a lot of play here, obviously. In overtime, we'll try to squeeze the 3s and 4s in when we can, but it's too early to be put in the better block shotter. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be Hartnell, Couturier, and Voracek up front for the Flyers. St. Louis, Stefan, and Rick Nash for the Rangers. And face-off is +1 for the Flyers. This is neutral zone. So 5 +1, disadvantage right wing. Rick Nash gets it for the Rangers. 14 for Nash is a 5. That would be adjusted for 8, 11, 15, 17 is going to be a +1, so it goes to a 6. Shot on goal block +1, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's a block shot. The shot goes to 4, which is going to deflect to the right wing. That's Voracek. Voracek has it. No shot on goal as that one's blocked into the corner. Voracek takes it out of the zone. Starts heading up ice. 29 is going to be intercepted by the left defenseman Marcus Stroll. Time sequence, Farnley. Stroll with it. 22. Stroll is a 3, and he's going to be a possible tip-in here. Possible tip-in. So, green die, 6. That is third highest I rating is going to be they're terrible. 754. So, third highest is going to be Martin St. Louis with a 4. So now we're going to look at the green die again. 4 says wide shot. So he tips it wide. So we go to the wide shot chart. Look at the Flyers line there. 3. Team caught in offensive zone as wide shot deflects into neutral zone. And the Flyers take it out, and the highest shot frequency gets a shot for the Flyers. So, yep, that's exactly what just happened. As they went for the tip in, they were caught deep. The Flyers get it out, and as the puck deflects into the neutral zone, they pick it up in the neutral zone and go in, and the high shot frequency is going to get a shot. That is Voracek again. He is a 21 shot. No, save by Lundqvist. 61 is a 22. And that is going to be a save picked up by opponent's left wing. Hartnell, but no shot. Time sequence. We just did time... no, we did it at the 17-minute mark. So these guys are due in a minute. Scotty Hartnell with it. 12 is a 25. That is going to be intercepted by Anton Stroman. Stroman has it. Time sequence. Stroman. 29. That's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman Grossman. Time sequence. And now Grossman will dump it in. 25 will go to the center. They will make a line change. Yeah. All right. And the Cavier and Garou and Simmons back out. And then the Rangers will dump it in. 45. That's going to go to the left defenseman. Possible puck battle in the corner here. Green die says center. Oh, I got to make changes first. Yeah, they're going to bring back in Zuccarello. We're going to go with Derek Brassard this time. And Boyle. And they'll bring back out Girardi and McDonough. All right, here we go. So center, Brassard. Corner battle is a 10. McDonough is a 7. So Brassard automatically wins it because he's 3 or more higher. So he automatically wins it from McDonald. Then he's going to pass it to the highest shot frequency, and they're both 20s. So he will choose Zuccarello. Zuccarello is the left wing. Now we got to look and see who is matched up against. That is going to be the center, Garou. Zuccarello 7, Garou 7. So 1, 2, 3, Zuccarello, 4, 5, 6, Garou. And it is Zuccarello. And he is going to get a shot on goal. And that is a 22 shot. No, save by Mason. 26 is a 24. And they need to clear it out of there, or it's going to be a high shot frequency. Clear 3 and 3 is 6, and they rolled a 6, and they're going to clear on there. Whew, and that is a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. Whew, 14:30 to go here in the first overtime. Still 1-1. These guys just came on the ice at the 15-minute mark, so we are not changing lines again. So Philadelphia with the +1 to the face-off, 8. Disadvantaged left wing, so Zuccarello gets it in the offensive zone. 51 is a 3. That is going to be a shot on goal and a possible tip in. So green die again. 3 is the highest I rating, and that will be Boyle with an 8. Now we got to see what he does with it. Oh, he's only got a 1. He hits it wide. So, yeah, that's a bummer because anything else, he would have been a shot on goal. The only one is a wide shot. So, too bad for Boyle as he tips that one wide. Now we got a little wide shot chart. That is a 9. Goalie freezes while Kareem off end boards for a defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. 14 minutes to go. And we will make line changes so we're back on our normal sequence. So we're on our normal sequence every 2 minutes. And they're going to bring on their third liners. These guys haven't seen any action for a little while. Rafael or Ronaldo? I think they're going to bring in Rafael. Okay. All right, so defensive zone faceoff, +2 for the Flyers. 7 +2 advantage center. So that is going to be Hall in his defensive zone. 44 is a 3. And that's going to be a shot on goal by Adam Hall. Shot on goal. And even though he's in his defensive wins. Defense wins in his defensive zone. It's still a shot on goal. A 3 is a shot on goal. Hall's a 14. Here comes a shot. Oh, 66. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Now, let's see what Lundqvist does with it. 11. He is going to give it to the left defenseman. Did I give them a shot? I think I clicked a shot for them. So, 43, 45 are shots and goal. So, Mark Stroll has it for the Rangers. 44. That could be a shot and goal. 44 is a 4. That would be adjusted. 3, 4, 5. He needs to be over in the left wing. Hartnell needs to be on the left wing. When I was pulling him out, I think I messed up a few, as you can see. He's a right wing. He's a right wing. He could be either. We'll put him over on the left wing. He's a right winger. He's a right winger. He's a right winger. And he's a right winger. So we will put this guy over here. There we go. All right. So that should make things a little happier. All right. So we were calculating. What were we calculating? Right, if the adjustment 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I believe is nothing. No. So 4 will stay a 4. That's a shot. Mark Stroll will get a shot. He's only at 12, though. 12 shot, no save. Mason, 16 by Mason is a 28. Again, they need to clear it out of there. Clear of 2 and 3 is only a 5, and they got a 9, so it's not cleared. So it's actually 4th highest shot frequency, though. So it's 37, 21, 19, 9, and 10. So I guess the 4th highest would be Strollman. Strollman with a 10 shot, 53, another save. And 31 is a 4. This time a 4 is going to be picked up by Reed for the Flyers. At a time sequence, 13:30 to go here in first overtime. RJL 518. Hope you didn't mess up my game when the Cardinals winning 15-1. We're in overtime, 1 apiece here, and Matt Reed for the Flyers, 36, 33, and again, possible coincidental penalties, only on a 6. And it's nope. So it will be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. 7 minutes gone here in overtime. Your score is still 1-1. Both goalies with over 40 saves apiece. Steve Mason, 46 of 47 shots. And Lundqvist, 42 of 43. And we are in the neutral zone face-off. We're just going to leave these, we're just going to leave these guys in there and hope we get a play stoppage in a minute. And +2 for the Flyers, 7 +2. Advantage center, so that is Hall again. Hall with a good face-off, and 52 is a 27. That's going to be intercepted by Stefan for the Rangers. He looking to pass it, 54-32. Physicality of 14. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, not even close. He will pass it to Rick Nash. Nash has it. 1-1. That's a shot by Nash. He rips and grips and hits the pad of Mason. 48 shot on Mason. Mason 44. That's a 2. That's going to be right defenseman Kimmo Timonen. Whew, and a high sequence. 12:30 to go here in first overtime period. 46 is a 41, and that would be a possible bench minor. Neither team has a bench minor, so it's a neutral zone face-off on a 2-10. That's a 7. It will be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. And look at that. It worked out perfect because we have 12 minutes to go. So they're going to bring in their third line defensive pair because they haven't come out at all yet. They're going to have to bring on their third liners because they have not brought them in yet. And we will give that to Hagelin. All right. And they just had their third liners, so they're going to bring it back in their first liner. Guru. And Voracek, right. Hartnell, Guru, and Voracek. And they're going to bring back in... They're going to put out their third defensive pair because they haven't seen any action yet in overtime. So third liner, they just had their third liners in. So the first liners can come back out. They're going to put their third and third defensive pairs in. Face-off is even up. And we're in the neutral zone, so we're going to look at the Flyers. That is a 6. Visitor right wing. And that is Carl Hagelin, the goal scorer. Hagelin, 45-26. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing. Scotty Hartnell for the Flyers. Time sequence. Hartnell with it, 61-6. That would be adjusted by ODA. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 15, 17. Plus 1, 4 goes to a 5. Did he roll a 4? What did he roll? 61. He rolled a 6, so 6 goes to a 7. That's a block plus 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 5, it's blocked. It is blocked. Let's see what happens to it. That is a 9. That's going to deflect over to Dominic Moore. So good block by Kevin Klein by the Rangers. Deflects over to Dominic Moore. 31 by Moore is a 5. That would be adjusted. 4, 8, 11, 17. So 4 goes to a 5. That's a Shoga. Does anyone have an assist of 31 or more? They do not. 26, 25, 23, and 22. So no one's got a good enough assist to give Moore the shot. So it is just a neutral zone face-off. Wow. So if you don't get the shot, you get the neutral zone face-off, and a time sequence is what you get. All right. Let's see. Face-off is even again. We'll look at the Flyers. 6 even. Visitor right wing. Carl Hagelin. 36-34. There's the penalty unless we roll a 6. Only on a 6 there will be a penalty. No penalty. We're in overtime. They're not going to call penalties. So it's just going to be another face-off and a time sequence. So 10:30 to go. Yep, now's a good time to make changes. They can bring their number 1 defensive line back in. They got their number 3s, so they're going to bring in their number 1s again, who've had a little bit of time to sit there and all right, and they are, wow, their left wing is really weak at this point. Having to make those changes. So Guru goes to Couturier. Voracek would go to the... We're going to put the Cavier up there with Couturier and Reed. What a line. And then back to their number 1s. All right, neutral zone face-off. 10:30 here left in the first overtime. It is even, Steven. Look at the Flyers. 7. Home center. That's on Couturier. Couturier 12-25. That's going to be intercepted by the right defenseman, Ryan McDonough, for the Rangers. 10 minutes to go here in the first overtime period. 13 for McDonough. 22. That's going to be intercepted by the center, Couturier. Couturier with it, and a time sequence. Couturier, 31. 5. That would be adjusted for 8. 11. 21 is plus 2, so 5 goes to 7. And we know when Girardi and McDonough out there, it is always going to be a block shot. So let's see what happens. 8 is defensive zone face-off. And a time sequence. 9 minutes to go here. We're just going to leave those lines out there. Face-offs are even. We'll look at the Flyers because they're in the offensive zone. That is going to be a 2. Somebody's getting kicked out. A 6 is going to be visitors kicked out. So Brassard is kicked out. And they're going to bring in Brian Boyle, who's also a 3 on the face-off. So again, we are even Steven on the face-off. That is a 2 and an 8. And that means Boyle was kicked out. So Brassard was kicked out and Boyle was kicked out. They only have Zuccarello left with a 0. So it's a plus 3 for Couturier now. And that is a 7 plus 3 advantaged left wing. So Zach Reed gets this. Zach Reed, 52-27. That's going to be intercepted by Brassard. Time sequence. Brassard has it. 55 is a 1. That's going to be a shot. He's a 22. Shot! No! Saved by Mason. 24 by Mason is a 19. What the hell? Picked up by opponent's left defenseman, but no shot. Girardi gets it. Any time sequence. Girardi will dump it in as these guys have played 2 minutes already. So he's going to dump it. 66, that's going to be icing. And they are going to change the lines. St. Louis, Stefan, and Nash. And they're going to bring back in Hartnell, and Giroux, and Voracek. And Street and Timonen. All right. So face-off in the Ranger end. 7:30 to go here in the first overtime. Free hockey, free hockey, free hockey. Get your free hockey here. All right, here we go. Face-off is +2 for the Flyers in the offensive zone. And an 8 plus 2 is advantage right defenseman. So Giroux wins it to Timonen. Timonen with it, 32-26. That is going to be no, they're in the offensive zone 26. That will be intercepted by the left wing, St. Louis. Time sequence, St. Louis with it, 53. We got a matchup. We got another matchup play. All right, 44-6. So that is the left wing matchup. Left wing, 6. So left wing skates in the slot and is challenged by the opposing center. We're going to look at their I values. St. Louis is a 4. Giroux is a 7. Giroux is just going to flat out take that away from St. Louis. He automatically wins the matchup because he's 3 or higher. Oh, wait, I got to see. Hang on. Left wing checked out the puck and intercepted by opponent's center. Yep. Okay, so he doesn't get a shot on goal. He just intercepts the puck. And Giroux has it. What can Giroux do with it? 44 is a 1. That's going to be a shot by Claude Giroux. Giroux is a 23 shot. No! Oh, it's on. No, Lundqvist needs to save it. 64. Now he does. Holy cow. That is a save by Lundqvist, and it goes to Rick Nash. Oh, that could have been it. Oh, the Flyers were that close to winning this one. And that is a time sequence. So Lundqvist comes up big here in overtime. First time he's had to. I think Mason's had to make 2 game-winning saves in overtime so far. So Nash has it. And didn't we just change lines, or are we going that crazy? Am I that crazy? Am I that crazy? I don't think I'm that crazy. I think we switched to 6:30. So we preemptively did it. That's a possibility. We're going to leave them out there. So screw it. Nash, what are you doing? 26, 24. That's going to be intercepted by Street for the Flyers. Flyers has it 22. That is a 2, 4, 9, 13, 17, 19. 19 is a +1. So what did he roll? He rolled a 22 is a 2, +1 is a 3. That's still going to be shot. Mark Street's a 15 shot. Oh, save. Saved by Lundqvist. And Lundqvist 53, though, is a 6. And that's going to be off his skate and out of the arena. Or out of the rink. And not out of the arena. And then that's a time sequence. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and change the lines. Girardi again. And McDonough, since we're in the defensive zone. They're going to bring in Dorsett. Richards. Haven't seen the third line very much. And Hagelin. And the Flyers are going to counter with Rafal. So it looks like the third liners are going to get a little bit of action here. Shen and Simmons. Grossman and Shen. 5:30 to go here in the first overtime. We got free hockey. Face-off is +1 for the Rangers in their defensive zone, and that is an 8. +1. Disadvantaged left wing. So Rafael in the offensive zone. 45 is at 26. That is going to be intercepted by the left wing, but no time sequence. So Derek Dorsett has it. 43 is at 29. Intercepted by Grossman, and a time sequence. Grossman has it. He's looking to do something with it. 3, 7, 11, 16, 21 is a +2. What did he roll again? 33. Rolled a 3 +3 is a 6. That's a shot on goal +1. Block of 3, block of 2, +1 is 6. So it's going to be blocked by the Rangers. And an 11, though. Puck deflects over to opponent's highest shot frequency. So Jardy with the block, and it deflects over to Wayne Simmons. Wayne Simmons with the shot. And he is a 23 shot. Oh, saved by Lundqvist. 25 is a 3. That's going to be picked up by Richards for the Rangers. Richards with it. And 63 is a 6. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I don't think is any adjustment. Nope. So a 63. 6 stays a 6. Block of 3. Block of 2 +1 is an automatic block. Let's see where it blocks to. That is a 7, and that is going to block out of the ice for a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. With 3:30 to go here, we're going to do one more line change, and then at about the 1:30 mark, we will do it again. Where's Voracek? There he is. All right, here we go. Face-off, +1 for the Flyers in their defensive zone. That is a 10. +1 is disadvantaged center, so Brassard has it in there. In the Flyers' end of the ice. 1-1 is a 1, and that is going to be a shot on goal. Brassard is a 22 shot. It's on, but Mason with a nice kick save. Mason 41 is 6, and that's going to go out of the ice again for another face-off. 3 minutes to go here in the first overtime. Still 1-1. Now Mason, defensive zone again, +1 for the Flyers. 6, advantage left defenseman. McDonough in his defensive zone. 7, and that is going to be a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. So 2:30 to go here. A +1 for the Flyers again. 6, advantage left defenseman. McDonough has it. So 2 big faceoffs by Giroux in a row. 1 by the Flyers. Let's see what McDonough can do. 53. Oh, it's a matchup. It's a matchup. What is he? He's left defenseman. All right, left defenseman. Let's see what kind of matchup we're getting. An 11. Left defenseman attempts a lead pass to forward, second highest shot frequency. It is going to be the left defenseman's A rating. He is a 3. And the second highest shot frequency is S rating. So the second highest shot frequency is Hartnell. And I need his S rating. And he is a 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Now they are going up against opponents' left defenseman defense. That's Klein. He's a 2. Plus left wing defense. He is a 4. That is a 6. 6, 7. So 1 to 4. Flyers win it. 5 or 6. And we're looking at the green box. And that is a 5. And the Rangers are going to win that. It would have been a breakaway, too. Did you see that? It would have been a breakaway if they could have connected. But nope. Intercepted and shot on goal by opponent's highest shot frequency. Wow. So it's intercepted by either the left defense or left wing. And then they're going to slide it over to the highest shot frequency. And that is actually going to be Zuccarello. So Zuccarello steals the long breakout pass, comes in on Mason, and he is a 22 shot. No, save. 51 shots by the Rangers. Now Mason, what's he going to do with it? 53, and that's a 6, and that one's going off his stick and out over into the fans in the 12th row behind the glass. Whew. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first overtime. Once again, we're going to do a quick line change. All right, here we go. So defensive zone face-off. It is +1 for the Flyers. 8 +1 is disadvantage left wing. So the St. Louis in the offensive zone. St. Louis 24-9 is going to be a block shot. So blocked by Timo Timonen. And let's see what happens with the 6. It's going to go into the crowd for another defensive zone face-off in a time sequence. 2 minutes to go here in the first overtime. All right, here we go. +1 for the Flyers again. 7. Advantage right wing. The Cavier in his defensive zone 21. Uh-oh. That's a 31. We're going to check the physicality. That's a 1, 2, 3. Wow. St. Louis is a 1. Stefan is a 1. Nash is a 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They did not get it. Otherwise, they would have had a shot on goal. So it's just going to be a pass to Reed and a time sequence. 1:30 to go here in the first overtime. Reed with it. 12 is a 25, and that will be intercepted by the right defenseman, Ryan McDonough, for the Rangers. 1 minute to play in the first overtime. 41 by McDonough is a 24. That will be intercepted by Mark Street. And there's one play left in this period. Mark Street, 13-22. That's going to be intercepted by Stefan in a time sequence, and that's going to do it for your first overtime. Holy cow. We're going to need double overtime to settle this one here, folks. And I hope it settles, or I'm going to have to add in another box here, and that would make me very sad. That would make me very, very sad. Because right now the sheet works really good the way it is. Hey, Philip, how you doing? So 51 shots by the Rangers, and they've only put one past Mason, 45 on Lundqvist. He's only winning one himself. All right, well, let's see here. They got their good defenders out. They're going to bring their good defenders back out. And they are going to go with Hartnell and Garou and Voracek, St. Louis, Stefan, and Nash. No, you know what? They're going to go back to their more physical line. Broussard and Zuccarello on Boyle. And, of course, their better defender. All right, so we are ready for second overtime here. Whew. And who would have thought that we were doing the third period and this video is going to turn longer than the first and second period combined. So, +1 for the Flyers. And that is 6. Advantage left defenseman, Andrew McDonald. McDonald, 62-8. That is going to be a shot if they have a forecheck of 11. They have 3, 6, 7, 8. They do not. So they do not get a shot. In fact, it turns into a wide shot. So we roll on the wide shot chart. That is a 10. Puck deflects off of end of glass and into crowd for a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. All right, 19:30 to go here in double overtime. Face-off again, +1 for the Flyers. 7. Right wing, Voracek gets it. 51 is a 1. Voracek, 21 on the shot. Oh, it's on. Lundqvist needs to make the save. 16 by Lundqvist. Scores in double overtime. Jacob Voracek lights the lamp and the crowd goes crazy here. Holy cow. 2 overtime at the 55 second mark. That is Jacob Voracek. Now we got to see Voracek 36. Where's my assists charts? That's going to be 2 assists, and we need 4. That's going to be left defense, right defense. So that's going to be Andrew McDonald. MAC. DONALD. Andrew McDonald, left defense, and then right defense. Braden Coburn. And this series is now back to being a series. Woo! Duplicated the Nashville, Carolina today. The Oilers may choke a 3-goal lead away. Wow, I'm going to have to check these out. I'm glad you spoiled it for me. Thanks there, Tribe fan. I appreciate that. Wow, and that one is... We better save this bad boy. Game 3 is in the books. And this one now in double overtime. Just 55 seconds. You know what? We're going to change that to... we're going to change that to... Oops. Oh, come on. I don't want them both to be at the 55-second mark. We're going to go 47 seconds into second overtime. There we go. That makes me more happy because I don't like them to be too samey, right? So there you go. That was it. And wow, what a game that one turned out to be. And that is actually another shot on goal. We didn't register that. So that'd be 46 shots on goal by the Flyers. And they finally put another one by Henrik Lundqvist. And now this series is 2-1 instead of 3-0. That is such a huge swing there. And the Flyers are right back into this one. In double overtime, Jacob Voracek comes in and roosts it over the left shoulder of Henrik Lundqvist. Little screen in front by Claude Giroux, and the Flyers take this one 2-1. Whew. Now, thank you all for coming out and checking out our action here. Tribe Fan, D. Scott Howard, Dave Gardner, Philip Reynolds, RJL 518. Everyone, appreciate it that you guys came out to watch some of our APBA hockey. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, let me know. It does take a little bit longer to do line changes, but I think you guys can see the cards a little bit better and a little easier, so I decided to just take off the plastic things. I like the plastic things. It's just the glare. It's just too bad. So, anywho, Jacob Voracek for the Flyers. 47 seconds in double overtime. And we head to game number 4 with a 2-1 series lead for the Rangers now. This one's going at least 5 now. So we'll see everyone next time. Everyone have a great evening. And we'll hope to see you guys soon. Until then, take care, guys. Thanks, RJL. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you.